The first time ever, MnDOT pumped the brakes during the day today in every single construction zone across our state. The so-called safety stand down honoring two workers who died in two different accidents in the last week. 29-year-old Pierre Mack was on foot when he was hit and killed by a boom truck inside a work zone on I-35 in Burnsville last Wednesday. And just a day later, 25-year-old Adam Smith on foot when a dump truck backed into him while he was working on a project on Highway 610 in Maple Grove. Today's safety stand down was an effort to remember these two men, but it wasn't just a moment of silence, right, Kent?
Right, Jana, it wasn't. Now, because these deaths both occurred on closed work sites, meaning it wasn't caused by outside traffic, this pause was also used to give crews a chance to review safety plans and communication. Now, those I spoke to today said it didn't last long, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, but they said that timing is still critical. It is hard to underscore just how uncommon it is that there were two fatalities in Twin Cities work zones in just 2 days.
It was a shock.
Tim Werke, CEO of Associated General Contractors of Minnesota, says part of that shock is due to the rarity of work zone fatalities. Between 1960 and this April, 36 MnDOT workers and 16 contractors have died working on state highways. But it's not just that those numbers suddenly jumped by 2 in 2 days, it's how they jumped.
I initially felt it was going to be an accident involving a motorist.
Just because
those are more common, and those are things that we work hard to do public education around.
In this case, both the Burnsville and Maple Grove deaths happened in closed construction zones.
There can be hundreds of different folks involved on a project at any one time.
Which is why he applauds MnDOT's decision to pause work to remember those lost and also review safety procedures, even if that pause only lasts 10 to 15 minutes.
This time of year, especially in highway work, the pressures become very intense because work is coming to its completion. Weather will start to become a factor. Folks are putting in long hours, daylight gets shorter, and so all of those factors converge and compress. It's just important that we talk about that.
According to MnDOT's commissioner, the discussion won't stop there. Writing in part today, we will continue to work closely with our staff and contractors to improve our work zones to help ensure we all get home to our families safely.
We will continue to invest heavily in safety. We make it a priority to talk to policymakers at every level about what can we do to make construction work zones more safe.
In the meantime, Tim says it's important to underscore that today's pause wasn't only for discussing safety, but also the mental toll of the moment.
The radius of that tragedy just expands outwardly. The public doesn't realize, but construction has 4 times the rate of suicide than any other industry in the economy. That's due in a lot of respects to the type of work it is. Heavy risk-oriented work, a lot of long hours, a lot of travel away from home, all of those things. And so we're working on trying to reduce those stressors to bring that number down as well.
And when it comes to these two deaths specifically, Minnesota State Patrol and Minnesota OSHA are both looking into them. And so far, I'm simply told that those investigations continue, Jana. Clearly a lot to reconstruct.
Absolutely, and a lot to think about. I never really thought about that deadline pressure, and you're kind of rushing to get it done.
And the days are getting shorter, so
Right.
it just compounds.
All right, thanks so much, Kent. We appreciate it.